passengers for Air Arabia Maroc Flight 116 to Nador are requested to proceed immediately to gate B33. We are now closing the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome all passengers on this service and advise that this flight is now boarding. Please have your boarding pass available to assist us with your entry on board the aircraft.
Hi, the security and safety checks are complete. Can we start boarding now?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is the captain. It is my great pleasure to welcome you on board this AirAsia flight today. We're excited you're here. We understand how challenging air travel can be. Sometimes just getting to the airport is a challenge. But the good news is you made it. Whether you're starting your trip out, or this is your journey home, we hope this flight will be the highlight of your travels. Today in the cabin we have our cabin manager, Michelle. Supporting Michelle in the cabin today we have our cabin crew Susan, Grace, Linda, Lily and Phil. They will be doing their best to make your journey as safe and comfortable as possible. We're just waiting for clearance to push back from the stand. We will be underway in a few minutes. We're not expecting any delays on our flight today. We should have you at your destination right on time. Michelle and the cabin crew will be taking you through the safety procedures for this aircraft shortly. Please, give them your attention for a few minutes. Even if you are a regular traveller, I ask that you pay attention to the safety briefing as safety procedures can vary between airlines and aircraft. Speaking about safety, just a quick word about seatbelts. If I illuminate the fasten seatbelt sign, you need to promptly return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Company policy is that you have your seatbelt fastened and visible to the cabin crew whenever you are seated. This is in case of unexpected turbulence and for your safety.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We'll be ready shortly.
Okay, I will hold.
Cabin crew arms lights and cross check.
For the attention of the cabin crew, boarding is complete. Arm doors for departure and cross-check. I've just been told we've been cleared for pushback, so that's probably enough from me for now. I'll leave you in the cabin crew's capable hands. We invite you to sit back and relax while we prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for a pushback and an engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brake, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back. You are clear behind and you can start your engine at your discretion.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome aboard this AirAsia flight. We are ready to depart. Please turn off all handheld electronic devices. Ensure your seatbelt is fastened and for customers next to a window, ensure your window shade is open. Please ensure your seat is in a full upright position and that your tray table is stood. We will take you through the emergency procedures for this aircraft shortly.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Sekali lagi, sambutan yang sangat hangat di atas kapal di Air Asia penerbangan hari ini. Kami bersedia untuk bertolak. Silakan memastikan semua peranti elektronik pegang tangan akan dipadam. Pastikan tempat duduk anda berada dalam kedudukan tikar penuh. Meja duduk anda disimpan dan buta tingkap anda dibuka. Kami membawa anda melalui langkah-langkah keselamatan bagi pesawat bebas ini
Please
sebentar
set
lagi.
parking brake, please.
Parking brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the left side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks, have a good flight. See you later.
Cabin crew, safety demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a very warm welcome aboard this Air Asia flight today. My name is Michelle, I'm your cabin manager. In the cabin with me today are cabin crew Susan, cabin crew Grace, cabin crew Linda, cabin crew Lini and cabin crew Phil. We now require your attention when we demonstrate the safety procedures aboard this Airbus aircraft.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Sekali lagi, sambutan yang sangat hangat di atas kapal ini Air Asia penerbangan hari ini. Nama saya Michelle, saya pengurus kabin anda. Dengan saya hari ini adalah anak-anak kapal kabin Susan, Grace, Linda, Lynch dan Phil. Kami sekarang memerlukan perhatian anda semasa kami menunjukkan prosedur keselamatan pada pesawat udara ini.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now demonstrate to you the safety procedures aboard this aircraft. As your safety is our concern and as safety features may differ from other aircraft, we ask that you give your full attention to the cabin crew in front of you. This is your seat belt. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and tighten the belt by pulling on the buckle strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. Whenever the seatbelt sign is on, you must return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt securely. Should an oxygen mask like this fall from the compartment above your seat, immediately pull the mask firmly toward you. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, with the headband tightly around your head, and breathe normally. Place your own mask on first. Before assisting others under your care, your life vest is under or next to your seat. To use it, slip it over your head like this, clip on the waistband, and pull it tight. At the exit before leaving the aircraft, pull the red tab to inflate the life vest. Do not inflate the life vest until you are at the exit, as this would slow down the evacuation flow. Your life vest has an oral tube for further inflation. The light comes on in contact with water, and here is a whistle to attract attention. Evacuation slides are located at all exits. Please note where the emergency exits on the aircraft are located. These are being pointed out to you now, bearing in mind that the nearest exit may be behind you. In the event of a landing on water, slide rafts are located at all exits. During evacuation, leave your hand luggage. If smoke is present, keep low and follow the path lights to the nearest exit as indicated. A copy of this safety information card is in your seat pocket. Please read it carefully. Passengers seated next to an emergency exit are requested to study the operation of these exits in the safety card. As this is a non-smoking flight, please do not smoke throughout the flight. Smoking in the toilet will activate the smoke alarm. Thank you for your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for takeoff, please return your seat to the upright position. Your tray table is back to its original position, and to guests next to a window, that your window shade is open. Most importantly, please ensure the cabin crew can see your seatbelt as they prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
V1, V2, VR.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 EVA 2901 Echo Victor Alpha 2105.
Positive climb. Gear up.
We do advise you to keep your seatbelt fastened during the flight so we do not have to disturb you. Please be careful and open the overhead lockers in case anything should fall out and cause injury to you or to another guest. Find a copy of our travel magazine Clara in your seat pocket. We'll start our in-flight service shortly. We commence with our bar service, which will be followed by lunch, with tea and coffee, and approximately an hour and a half before landing into JFK with Thermalite snack.
คำแนะนำด้านความปลอดภัยระหว่างเที่ยวบินท่านผู้โดยสารคะขณะนี้สัญญาณรัดเข็มขัดที่นั่งได้ดับลงแล้วแต่เพื่อความปลอดภัยขอให้ทุกท่านรัดเข็มขัดนิรภัยทุกครั้งขณะนั่งอยู่กับที่หากท่านอยู่ในห้องน้ำและเห็นสัญญาณรัดเข็มขัดนิรภัยปรากฏขึ้นให้รีบกลับไปยังที่นั่งของท่านพร้อมรัดเข็มขัดนิรภัยและงดใช้ห้องน้ำจนกว่าสัญญาณแจ้งเตือนรัดเข็มขัดจะดับลงเที่ยวบินนี้เป็นเที่ยวบินปลอดบุหรี่กรุณางดสูบบุหรี่บนเครื่องและในห้องน้ำตลอดการเดินทางไทยสมายขอขอบคุณที่ท่านให้ความสนใจคำแนะนำด้านความปลอดภัยและขอให้มีความสุขตลอดการเดินทางค่ะ
Gentlemen, this is Tammy, your flight services coordinator. Once again, you are very welcome on board this United Airlines service. We'd like to welcome back our United Mileage Plus customers who are earning miles from today's flight. You may now use your larger electronic devices. Once the seatbelt sign is extinguished, you may move around the cabin and the lavatories will be in service. Until then, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Once you are able to around the cabin, do not form lines for the lavatories and do not loiter outside of the galleys. This is for your safety. In a few minutes we will begin our bar and snack service. For now, please sit back, relax, get comfortable and enjoy our friendly service.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting our in-flight entertainment in about 5 minutes. The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin with headsets available for purchase. You may take these and use them on future flights.
not the first safety comfort during service. Thank you and enjoy our service.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign has been illuminated. For your safety, we now require you to return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt. The lavatories are now out of service. Once again, for your safety, we now require you to return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt.
กรุณานั่งประจำที่รัดเข็มขัดที่นั่งและปรับพนักเก้าอี้ให้อยู่ในระดับตรงด้วยค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seat, fasten your seat belt, put your seat back upright. Thank you. Cabin crew, safety check and at your stations.
Flaps 2.
And ladies and gentlemen, the double ding indicates that the aircraft is now on its final approach. And we have been cleared to land. At this time, all passengers must remain seated with their seatbelts securely fastened, your tray tables and carrying items stowed, seat backs in the upright and locked position, and your aisle armrest should be lowered.
Flaps 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing shortly. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Secure your tray table to its original position and keep your window shades open. If you have been using any electronic equipment during the flight, please make sure this is switched off now. Please also be informed that the lavatories may no longer be used.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kami akan mendarat sebentar lagi. Sila kembali ke tempat duduk anda dan kencangkan tali pinggang keledar anda. Selamat menjadulang anda ke kedudukan asalnya dan tirai tingkap terbuka. Jika anda telah menggunakan apa-apa kelengkapan elektronik semasa penerbangan, sila pastikan ini dimatikan sekarang. Harap maklum bahawa jamban tidak boleh digunakan lagi.
Flaps full.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be arriving at our destination shortly. We will be coming through the cabin again in order to pick up any remaining glasses, bottles, as well as packaging. Of course, you may also give us newspapers and magazines you wish to dispose. In preparation for landing, please stow your hand luggage in the overhead compartments on the seat in front of you. Please switch off all electronic devices and stow them into your hand luggage. Please be careful while opening the overhead hatchback. Your luggage may have shifted during flight. Check that your seatbelt is securely fastened, bring the backwards of the seat and tips in upright position. If you've booked a connecting flight, please contact our ground staff or take a look at the information screens inside the terminal building. We will be landing shortly. Thank you for your cooperation.
$500. 400. 300. 200.
'Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. We are pleased to inform you we have landed on time. Please remain seated. The use of mobile phones is not allowed until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Please be careful when opening the overhead compartments. On leaving the aircraft, please check you have all your personal belongings with you. You have been very welcome on board and we hope to see you again soon. If you need any assistance on arrival, please contact our ground staff. On behalf of Air Asia, the captain, the first officer and the rest of the cabin crew, we would like to thank you for flying with Air Asia and we wish you a pleasant day.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kita telah tiba di destinasi kami. Kami dengan sukacitanya memaklumkan bahawa kami telah tiba tepat waktu. Sila tetap duduk. Penggunaan telefon bimbit tidak dibenarkan sehingga pemberitahuan tali pinggang keledar dimatikan. Berhati-hatilah semasa membuka peta overhead. Pada meninggalkan pesawat, Sila periksa anda mempunyai semua barangan peribadi anda dengan anda. Anda telah sangat mengalu-alukan di atas kapal dan kami berharap untuk melihat anda tidak lama lagi. Jika anda memerlukan apa-apa bantuan semasa ketibaan, sila hubungi kaki tangan darat kami. Bagi pihak Asia Hawa, Kapten, pegawai pertama dan seluruh anak kapal, kami ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada anda untuk terbang dengan Asia Udara dan kami ingin anda hari yang menyenangkan.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is the captain. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today and that it has been the highlight of your trip. On behalf of myself, the first officer, Michelle and the cabin crew, we wish you safe travels and thank you for choosing AirAsia. Cabin crew, prepare doors for arrival.